and those whose extraordinary acts of bravery and unwavering commitment have significantly contributed to demanding credible electoral processes and a better Nigeria. The award is a hallmark initiative of our Good Governance Project that seeks to shine the spotlight on the unsung heroes who, amidst adversity and danger, have demonstrated exceptional courage, resilience, and dedication to the principles of democracy. By highlighting their actions, we aim to inspire others to actively engage in shaping Nigeria's future and to foster a culture of accountability, transparency, and civic responsibility. The key objectives of this award, the first, or the primary aim of this, is to acknowledge and honor the extraordinary acts of courage displayed by ordinary citizens in Nigeria. These individuals often risk their safety and well-being to uphold democratic principles and advocate for a better society. It also aims to promote and reinforce democratic values within Nigerian society by highlighting the courageous efforts of citizens who work towards a fair and transparent electoral process. The award aims to inspire others to actively participate in democratic processes and uphold the integrity of governance. It also seeks to shine a spotlight on the unsung heroes who contribute to the advancement of justice, equity, democracy in Nigeria. By recognizing their contributions, the award aims to foster a culture of appreciation for civic activism, encourage more individuals to engage in efforts aimed at positive social change. And what are the criteria we use in making our selection? They were based on a few general principles. The first is courage and integrity. Honorees should have demonstrated courage and integrity in standing up for democracy and speaking out against any forms of electoral malpractice or injustice. The second is civic engagement and activism. Individuals who actively engage in civic education, voters' mobilization, and advocacy for democracy during the 2023 presidential elections could be recognized for their effort. The next is positive impact. Honorees should have made a significant and positive impact on the promotion and preservation of democracy in Nigeria during the 2023 presidential elections. And the fourth parameter is leadership and vision. Individuals who demonstrated strong leadership qualities, vision, and strategic thinking in advancing democracy in Nigeria were also considered highly for recognition for their contributions. And the nomination process involved the public being invited to submit nominations, and we received numerous nominations from the public across all sectors, including, but not limited to, youths, social media influencers, activists, journalists, professionals, entertainers, captains of industry, traditional rulers,
What happened to the volume? We can't hear him anymore.
Governance. And in my conclusion, I would like to single out one or two of them who are present here who were part of the emotions that pushed us to say, this has not been done before, but for these people to risk their lives to do this, we must go forward with this project. We all remember Victoria Chintex, the lady that was assassinated in Kaduna because of her passion in mobilizing her community for change in Nigeria. Her family is there. Mr. Chintex and your daughter, please welcome to be recognized. We thank you and we appreciate your sacrifice, and that's why we are here. We will not forget you. The other person is Jennifer Efidi. Jennifer, are you here? Is Jennifer Efidi in the room? Okay, looks like she stepped out. And I also want to ask Magnus Raka to also stand up. He was asking me, did you know anybody knew him? So thank you very much. I feel all the other nominees, all the other awardees are going to be revealed, but I just wanted to say we welcome all of you to this event. We will be doing this event every year. Ordinary citizens will never be relegated again in the scheme of things of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
Please, another round of applause for another professor. And I want to recognize some persons.
Yes,
Okay, please.
sir. Good afternoon again. We have in our midst, and I'm going to do it in very quick succession so as to save us time, women aspirants for councillorship in the FCT. Please, we'd like to recognize Honorable Amaka Christiana, Mariam Sambo Mamman, Honorable Mariam, thank you, Honorable Sarah Musa, Honorable Helen Mokwe, Honorable Christiana Onucha, Honorable Anita Ocheje, Honorable Esther Ferdinand, Honorable Nkem Gracia, and last but not the least, I call him a he for she. I just listed the name of 8 women. We have one man in the person of Honorable Ibe Chinyeze Kubwa Award. It's not a competition right now. We're here to honor each other and just be a blessing to one another. All right, there are a few corrections I would like to make. His Excellency Valentine Ozigbo is here representing our very own amiable, the man that gave them sleepless nights, the man that brought the Labour Party to the forefront, the man that has stretched his hand across the Niger in no other person than Peter Obi himself, His Excellency Peter Obi. Yeah, absolutely. I would also like to make a correction here. Barrister Anselm Okorie is not here in his own capacity. He's here representing His Excellency Emeka Ihedioha, the former governor of Imo State. You're very welcome, Barrister. I'm also here to honor Right Honorable Dennis Agbo. You're very welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Now it gives me great pleasure to announce a woman who is a forerunner, a woman who is extremely courageous. She's no stranger to us, trust me. She has been a forerunner in the voice for obedience. She's the voice of the voiceless. She's a leader amongst women and men. A woman who's passionate about a new Nigeria being possible. A woman who has been dogged in her belief. A woman who people do not know, but she's very warm-hearted. A woman who believes that no Nigerian is greater than the other Nigerian. Please, with a rowdy standing ovation, can we welcome no other person but Aisha Yesufu herself. A woman who has spoken time and time again, speaking against the status quo. Aisha Yesufu is in our midst today.
Yeah, so that's a good one. That's a good
What
one.
Aisha does for Nigeria, what Aisha does for the voiceless, what Aisha does single-handedly, a standing ovation. Can we allow her come forward, please?
Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Thank you. You are welcome. And welcome, Aisha Yusuf. Her mother's name. Ladies and gentlemen, I was told to tell you, told you, that there will be a dancing competition. So every one of you that is ready to dance like Aisha Yusuf dance, please be ready. Because there will be a dancing competition and there will be a prize to it. I'm not joking, no. So are we having a ball already? Are we having a very good presentation, please? Gentlemen, please, that's our ball for everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Quickly, let's move on. Please, for those who are awardees, should be ready because you are still going to start adding CCMV to your name, CCOF to your name, CCOD to your name. These are the titles that you'll soon be bearing. Please, a round of applause for all the awardees. In the spirit of unity for the country, 3 individuals did a very beautiful business in Kano. These individuals represent the major 3 ethnic groups in Nigeria. There's an Igbo man, and there was a Hausa man, and there was a Yoruba man. In the business, they made a lot of money. After making so much money, the Igbo man was fast, of course, to go and purchase a beautiful Porsche car. When he bought this car, he now visited his Hausa brother, who was in company of his Yoruba brother. And then he said to the Hausa man and the Yoruba man, that I bought myself a fine car, a beautiful car. The Hausa man was annoyed. He was like, okay, no problem. I will show you tomorrow. I will show you tomorrow. At that time, the major car that was raining down, it was a Pathfinder. So the next day, he bought his own car, and in company of all of his colleagues, he was like, okay, Chukwuemeka, Bakase Motaba, Mima, I bought Fast Finder. I said, wait, Chukwuemeka said, look, bushman. They call it pathfinder. He said, no problem. You has the name, I has the car. And the Yoruba man said, okay, no problem. You people will see. You will see. And we are all seeing today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not what you just did. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, as a unity in diversity, Nigeria is a great country. If we meet all of these people together, we can get the best out of all. A Yoruba man is not different from a Hausa man. A Hausa man is not different from an Igbo man. When it comes to the issue of money, all of us love money. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we move quickly to the next agenda. It's going to be a documentary to usher in some of the things that we are doing. DJ, the next thing is on the documentary, please, just 10 minutes, because we have our dignitaries who want to leave quickly, and we'll start the award ceremony. Can we have the documentary, please? Just 5-10 minutes, please. Thank you.
In a country where majority of the citizens have become docile, trapped in their own fear, and have resigned to the suffering and smiling life Fela Nicola Kwakuti talked about, even though they yearn for a radical change, for a better Nigeria, and indeed a better life, there are those who would rather risk their lives and whatever they hold dear to see the change happen. These individuals, ordinary citizens, who have risen above ethnic sentiment and pecuniary benefits, with a common courage to speak and act against the whims and caprices of the establishment. These well-meaning and conscionable Nigerians, whose voices and actions defined the 2023 elections in the most inspirational, revolutionary, and hopeful manner, are the reason we are gathered here today, and the inspiration behind this novel idea, hence the theme, Acts and Voices of Valor, celebrating heroes of democracy and good governance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's sit back in sober reflection as we relive the moments and memories of the watershed 2023 election.
If Labour goes through step 4 and supports somebody to lead this country at its face, that's not the more important to me than anything. I don't want to tell you any idea. I want to listen to you. My job is to listen. So that you don't go there and start giving them excuse. Because what we are used in this country is for people to go to government and start saying what they saw when they get in there. So they think when I get in there, so I know what to do when I get in there.
Trajectory of the country.
There's no country anymore. As we are today, we have someone who needs to be in the office and the legitimate president. And who doesn't care? When people still have their will subverted, because when you have a political coup, a civilian coup like what we had in the 2020 election, it's something like a military coup. You see a lot of people that have given up on the nation. They know even when they go to the court, they don't get anything. So they take the laws into their hands. And the rest of us that are law-abiding are the ones who are being punished by the state. The Nigerian state would rather you have a conversation with you, negotiate with you when you carry arms against the country. But when you are law-abiding, it comes on you, it kills you, and you just dispose of it the way you can.
That has acquired the current president of African Development Bank, Mohamed Bakilo, the Secretary General of OPEC, Alaji Dangote, Tony Elumelu, Donald Duke, Jimofia, Chukuma Soludo, Sanusi Lamito, Dr. Mbuzi Okonjiwa, Philip Emawale, Professor Pat Tony, Dike Chukwumerite, and many Nigerians where they break the law. I think they create from when they want. See you busy on the Arsenal and Chelsea matches.
On behalf of the presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, I I address you all and indeed all Nigerians on the current situation in the country following the announcement of the purported results of the presidential election held on 25th February 2023. First, let me sincerely thank all Nigerians for their belief in us and for coming out en masse to vote for the Labour Party and for the cause they believe in, the birth of a new Nigeria. We are immensely grateful to the youth, obedience, and all support groups, including Nigerians in diaspora, for their sacrifices, conduct, and commitment to a better Nigeria. It is our position that the purported results did not meet the minimum criteria of a transparent, free, and fair election. In addition to the most condemnable attacks, violence, voter intimidation, and suppression, the election was conducted in clear violation of agreed and promised INEC rules and guidelines, the Electoral Act 2002 as amended, and indeed the Nigerian Constitution. As evident, the institutions of the state and leaders that were supposed to ensure the sanctity of the election, again, and as in the past, collaborated and colluded to subvert the will of the good people of Nigeria. Please be assured of our determination to fight the injustice that have been perpetrated on Nigerians through all legal and peaceful means. While painful, we implore you all to please remain peaceful and calm, as our fight and determination for a new Nigeria is just beginning. We equally encourage you all to continue with the campaigns and vote massively for Labour Party in the forthcoming governorship and States House of Assembly elections on 11th March 2023. Our principal, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, will in due course speak to you and indeed the nation. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We went into the elections as Labour Party. We won the election as Labour Party. We are going to claim our mandate as Labour Party. And we are
LUP 74, LUP 75, LUP 77, 78, 79,
Jesus, they turned everything upside down. My God, come down. They disrupted everything. You are one of them. You are one of them. This guy is one of them. They seized your phone. This guy is one of them. Okay, hold this guy. He's one of them. You guys were live. We're live here. We're live. See all of them, oh. See them, oh. See them here. See them, we scattered it, oh. See them. They have scattered and are pulling units. Look at our power boxes. They're not me. They can't. We need army presence here. We need army presence here. We will protect our laws. They're not blown away. Everybody, if you block me, I am coming. Block me. For what's coming? Kill them. They're not blowing you away.
Hello, my fellow citizens. My name is Professor Idio Paroji. I'm the chairman of the Nigerian Labour Party USA chapter, bringing you this message of hope and solidarity on the eve of a major consequential presidential election coming on in Nigeria tomorrow, February 25th, 2023. This election is, like I mentioned, a consequential one. And it's all about you, your family, and your communities. Let nobody tell you it's about them or anything else. And some of the forces that have gotten Nigeria into the ditch where we are today will do everything in their powers to make sure that they dissuade you from exercising your franchise.
Story potentially about somebody who has a chance of becoming Nigeria's next president being linked to drug trafficking, and it's just relegated to the realm of like social media rumors and stuff you see on blog pages on Instagram and things like that. So I dug into it, and the information it's visible to the blind and audible to the deaf, right? That this fellow was involved in drug trafficking. And this is not an allegation. This is not a claim. This is a documented fact, right? There are legal documents backing this up, right? This guy forfeited $460,000 of funds that were, I quote, proceeds of narcotics trafficking. This is on record. So, I don't know, possibly because it's been 29 years since this thing happened, and as we tend to do in Nigeria, we tend to think that justice has an expiry date. So because this thing happened 29 years ago and he has been able to get away with it, he became a governor, he governed for 2 terms, he has been a political operator, he was elected as a senator in 1992 as well. So basically he got away with it all the time. So the posturing from the camp seems to be that, well, this is already dead and buried, so why are you resurrecting this now?
For those that have won, I'd ask you this. What did you win? Did you win the confidence of the people, or you won intimidation and fear of the people? Did you win the belief of the people, or you won their disbelief in what Nigeria has become, sadly? Did you win the trust of the people, or you won the discontent of the people? Did you truly win them over, or you won chaos on the streets? Did you truly win the affirmation of the people, or you won the coercion of the people? Did you really win the togetherness of the people, or you won the division of the people because of your own innate selfish benefits? Did you truly win the love of the people, or you won the disgust of the people? So I ask again, for all of those that won by coercing the people, what did you win, I ask you? One day will come, we'll grow old, we'll be in our dying beds, and we'll take a panoramic view at our lives. Would you truly say that this was a moment you were proud of?
As an electoral officer, I have never in my life, never participated in any election. Never. But duty came calling. I made my inquiries from Abuja, and I said, I need Zimbabwe at all. If I perish, I perish. I'm mad to get mayor. They come with their threats. They come with their money. They come with their intimidation. That commanded and I remain absolutely undaunted and deeply committed to the project of a new Nigeria that will be built on honesty, transparency, fairness, justice, equity. All the above starts with the process through which people come into office. It's far more fundamental, more important than what they do directly. It's my belief that I've maintained so consistently. And if you must answer His Excellency, the process through which you arrive to office must be excellent. We must now require that we do the right things in order to generate the required confidence and moral authority to lead. The destruction of a society begins and gradually progress when we act rascally. We will govern by the rule of law because we know what's not doing that will bring about. Let me reiterate and assure you that the good people of Nigeria that we will explore all legal and peaceful options to reclaim our mandates.
Uyao, election don't come. This is my BBC. I'm sure you have yours and you are ready to vote. I don't want to hear any of that rubbish. All those, my vote will not count. So what's the point of vote? Oh God, I beg, please, nobody should annoy me. This is 2023. With everything that we're going through, if there's still some people saying that, then really and truly, I don't know what's wrong with them. Somehow, we've been able to gather momentum, unbelievable momentum for this formidable third force. I say to you, it is very possible. Forget about all those pessimists, all those cynics that are coming to you, all those irresponsible people that apparently love to suffer and want to keep this status quo. Forget about those people and just focus on the goal. The goal is that we, the people, this time around, have decided that we are going to choose who rules us.
My name is Dr. Mo, one of the conveners for this Free Nigeria movement that we are on. It is imperative to engage in peaceful protest as enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Looking at what has happened, I mean, I know that many will say that will protest be the best way to go about what we're doing and to ensure that we have our requests and our demand granted. This is probably the only tool to be able to pour out our energy, our cry, and speak our demands to both people who are going through a lot of pains right now due to loss of family ones and the loss of credibility, the loss of trust, and the failure of people who are supposed to uphold the dignity of our institutions as a country.
His Excellency General Muhammadu Buhari to make this statement because I've had opportunity to keep him aware of what I know is happening and the danger looming ahead. On many occasions in the past, I have not hesitated to point out lacuna in the action of the President and his government, that as far as the election issues that we are now facing are concerned, the President has proved beyond reasonable doubt that he will want to leave a legacy of free, fair, transparent, and credible elections. Until last Saturday night, February 23, 2023, the good and noble plan and preparation for the elections seem to be going well. But the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, the lot of money was spent to introduce bimodal voter accreditation system, NIVAS, to make what should have worked not to work and to revert to democracy. That he cannot fold his hands and do nothing when he knows that election process has been corrupted and most of the results that are brought out who have made their individual choice. At this stage, we do not mean wittingly or unwittingly to set this country on fire. We decree responsibility for perversion and those who collected the blood money. Let me appeal to the chairman of INEC, if his hands are clean, to save Nigeria from the looming danger and disaster which is just waiting to happen. If the chairman can postpone an election, he can do everything to rectify the errors of the last 2 days. No divorce, no result will be acceptable.
Really, I would say I never anticipated the outcome. This is how it is, you can see the reality. I went out like every normal Nigerian. I want to vote.
I would like to announce that was a very deep message from all the people who spoke. Very deep and heartfelt different individuals to be able to be forerunners in this program. I'd like to hello. All right, I'll try as much as possible to project my voice. A national leader, independent campaign group for good government. Mazi Chinonso Uba Nonsonkwa, a radio presenter. After now, we will not be announcing any more names. You are all highly welcome. All protocols have already been duly observed. So the next person I will call is Mr. Benjamin Dankaka, representing Senator Nenadi, former finance minister. So is our dance group ready? Are you guys ready? So start to beat the drums of freedom, beat the drums that will lead us to a new and possible Nigeria. Thank you.